Okay, so mechanic I know spent 2 days on changing brakes on one of these trucks. Let's see if you can see it. Dual wheels. I can't spin the camera around right now, but we got drum air brakes. I haven't opened the boxes yet. That box is the shoes, and the little box there is the hardware. You can see my tools: 3/4 inch impact gun, brake adjusting tools, sledgehammer, some screwdrivers, a blowgun, a knife, and a pair of vice grips. So it took him that long. I am going to time myself. Doing both rears on this truck shouldn't take more than an hour. You have all the parts, you don't run into any problems, it should only take about an hour. One thing to note is there are bushings for two roller bushings. There's like an outer sleeve kind of deal. I'm not going to be changing those. I'm leaving those intact. I'm changing everything else for hardware. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to time myself and see how long it takes me to change one side here. I've already changed the other side. It took me less than a half an hour. So I've got my trusty watch here. And for all you guys that don't know, this is the 2019 Hino 258 with full air brakes. So I'm going to sit you guys up here. You can watch me. I may call out some stuff as I change it. I'm going to try to get you a good angle, but I might probably be right in front of that wheel. So let me put you off to the side here. Once I get the wheels off, I'll move the phone over. That'll cost me a little bit of time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the stopwatch. And we're going to begin. I haven't done anything to this yet to make it ready to change the brakes. I haven't slacked off the slack adjuster. Haven't done nothing. This one is full in service as of right now. So I have to do everything from the absolute start to do this replacement. Okay, so let me get back into my thing here. I'm going to hit stopwatch. If I turn my wrist, it doesn't like to talk to you, so I'm going to hit start. There we go. We're starting. All right. Flashlights. So I can see what the heck I'm doing. First things first, for anything, with some brakes. The releasing tool. A bit of grease on that guy. Alrighty. Slack adjuster. Where are you, baby? Where are you? Fully released. Okay, I'm gonna get the wheels off. Three-quarter inch impact gun. Hit reverse. the only one holding the glue. Outer dual. Inner dual. Got it against the wall. Okay, brake drum. Alright, on to the drawer pads. I was saying there's 10 lug nuts. They're all fun to take off. Okay, rear retaining clips, retaining springs. There we go. Our springs are out. Okay, we're gonna do a little cleanup here real quick. There's those back tube bushings I was talking about. Alright. You guys all worried about that damn coronavirus? Breathe this shit in. This is worse for you. I'll take the coronavirus over this shit. That brake dust you don't want. Go around and do a quick clean. It's knocking any of the excess dust off. There's plenty of it to go around. This is the S-cam. So I'm just cleaning that up real quick. That's gonna get greased. So I'm just gonna knock the garbage off it for right now. Wire brush. A lot of caked up brake dust right here. Mainly around the axle tube. I'm going to knock off as much crap as I can, just have a nice clean area. These tend to do a little better when they're cleaner. ABS sensor. You have to change the ABS sensor on one of these. You have to take the brake shoes and the drums off. You got to do everything I did. The only difference is I just won't be replacing them. I'm doing a full-on replacement, so it's a little bit different. Going to clean the tone ring a little bit. Alright, that's done. Blow gun. Clean my working area. I'm moving a little quick, but I'm also not. Okay. Brake hardware box. Oh yeah. Strip these down because they are a core. So this is going to be in the time. All right, spring. Cam ball. We're missing the cam ball. It's over there. Okay, so the last thing to take out of here is these pins. Spring retaining pin. Got to beat them in with a hammer. I'll just throw those in for now. They actually charge a core on those, so I can return one more brake bushing. Pin in the pin for now. Okay, brake hardware kit, gotta open this. Yes, I know. Cut away from you. I don't care. Right now. Spring. Pins and shims, or pins and retainers. I'm actually gonna grease shit before I do that. These are those two sleeve little deals I was talking about. Truck's only got 60,000 miles on it. I don't need to change those. All right, so one spring, two springs. Okay. I need to grease these right quickly. So we'll do that right now. Nice dollop of red tacky grease. It's mainly the edges of these ones, but since they're on the back and they're not 100% contact, I'm going to grease the whole thing. I'm going to grease my S-cam just on the side that rubs. And that way, that eliminates me having to do too much greasing on those roller bushings. These are roller bushings, they're meant to turn. All right, put those in my hand, just kind of roll them back and forth. Just a little bit of grease goes a long way here on these things. All right, this is well greased. I'm going to put a little bit of grease on the ends of these. Actually, these I could probably just do the same thing. Well, there's enough grease in my glove apparently, so we're good there. Okay, so the S-cam roller ones. All right, so these guys get a spring clip on each of them. There's one and one more here. I got somebody calling me, but right now I cannot take that call. So we're going to continue. Okay, glove, or that glove, I just need to wipe grease off my glove so I don't contaminate the brake pads. Don't want to get the grease on the brake pads. I'm moving a little faster, but I'm not racing, so keep that in mind, guys. All right, brake pads, or shoes. Let's be correct, shoes. Well, I'll be goddamn, they give me a whole bunch of hardware. Oh well, I don't need their hardware, so I have no hardware for next time. Okay, so little guy goes in the front, little edge goes in the front, big edge goes in the back. And on the little side is where the retaining pin for the big spring goes. So you gotta take that pin, gotta stick it in there. It's got little shoulders on it, so they make it fun. It's not gonna go all the way in. You gotta hit it with a hammer. I'm gonna hold the bottom of it. You gotta put that guy in there. There he is. There's one more pin. Yeah, this one's a little bit more elongated. Yep, okay. Some of them are better than others. There he is. He's in. Okay, I need these. So you take this, little spring clip outward, put it in the end, roll the clip in, and push the clip into place. Same thing on both. So there's one side, the other side. Okay, now the easiest way to do this is get your long spring. There's only one. Blue spring, as I like to call it. Grab one side. That spring back on there. Grab one side. Spin her around. Spin her around. Up in two pieces. That way you can kind of get them in there. Now I've got the two pieces. Bring these glues towards the inside. Here it is. Get my bottom one in. Now I can get any one of them in at this point. As long as I can get something in. That one. Let's get this guy. Push him over. going on here is this cam. And not one you can play. There we go. Now it's in there. Okay, last two springs. These are actually not so bad. There's one on the inside, one on the outside. Hanging from the top. Okay. For the most part, I use my channel locks. I use those to seat these in. Just get a good grip on them. Push down. There's one. One part's this back one. I'll give you a lot of room. Two. Okay, only thing left is drum, wheels, and adjustment. Goes back on. We're at 15 minutes and 50 seconds. 15 minutes and 50 seconds. And 58, 59, 60 minutes. I'll break you guys into a more detailed tutorial on how all this shit goes together. Easiest way to get these drums on is break your back and wind up with studs, shove them on. Drum sits on. Okay, now we got wheels. The easiest way to do this is get you some kind of bar or something. Get you a foot. I'm going to position my valve stem towards one side. Take your whatever, crowbar, fire wrench, what have you, put it in there. Okay, that's there. Inner valve stems on the left side. Okay, back a little bit. Something's not right here. Not all the way in there. Alright, easy fix. Take yourself two nuts, opposite sides of each other. Since this is a 10 lug, one on the top, one on the bottom. All this stuff is slide on. To kind of press everything into place. Sometimes the drum gets hung up on the hub. That's why that happens. Okay. Last wheel. The inner valve stem's on the left, so I'm going to make sure my outer valve stem is exactly opposite on the right. Outer valve stem is right here. I also need to make sure that you can access the inner valve stem through the hole. So I'm looking to see where that is. It's right underneath. It's perfect. Alright. I'm going to do the same thing I did when I went to put the press the inner wheel in. Usually if you get this one in there, it'll stay, but sometimes it's a little bit of a bitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the top one quick.
Sorry, I feel my fingertips better with how big bulky rubber gloves on. I got more mud to put on here, dude. I always start them first. I never just straight throw them on with the gun. That's how you cross thread any lug nuts, any bolts, period. I think it's threaded. Don't ever start something threaded off with an impact gun. It's a good way to cross thread and get your stuff messed up. Okay. So what I do is I go around one time and then I come back with an extra bit of oomph for torquing pressure. Torque on these is 450 foot-pounds. We're not going to achieve pretty damn close. This one. Start there. I know how much torque this gun is, so I'm just watching to see when the socket stops moving. Now we're not done until I adjust them. All right. One more. I always like to redo the one I started with because after you go around and suck everything in, okay, wheels are tightened down. Go back and do the adjustment right quickly, and that will end it. Tell the difference between new shoes and old shoes. How much adjustments there. Okay, tighten. Get it on here right nicely. Okay. Right this back up. Quarter turn. Okay, we are adjusted. Obviously, we didn't count in time for, I'm calling that done for the brake change. So that was 23, I'm gonna grab you guys here. This is showing 25 minutes, but come on. 23 minutes. Let's see here. 23 minutes, 16 seconds. That's how long it took us. If I was trying to push it, I probably could have got that to 20, maybe 15. But the point I make here is it doesn't take 2 days to do this. It takes less than an hour to do both sides. One set, I mean, you're talking maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to do the whole truck. I've got pads I'm going to change, or shoes I'm going to just change on the front, which is just shoes only. But that's my challenge to myself, guys. Just remember to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, click down there, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.